Okay, so let me explain to you guys how this one's gonna work, chat. So I am probably gonna roll MP2 of Koyan is what I think I'm gonna do. For various reasons, I'll get into that more as we actually roll. Obviously, you have the new paidless single, God, I cannot think of all the nicknames that we have for it. But again, I've talked about that with the Annie 6 review video and like how you should kind of approach that, how you should think about it. If you're a like free to play, you probably don't care. If you're a whale, it could be a somewhat decent thing on a day-to-day basis, but probably not something you really need to care too much about. Now, we're also going to be doing GSSR after that. I was just telling you guys again that I have no idea who I'm going to pick on GSSR. I have not looked at the banner at all, really, other than to review it. I haven't sat down and tried to come up with who I want. And then we also have the SSR ticket, which I've only maybe thought about a little bit, and I still am unsure on that one. So we're going to go ahead and kick it off with exactly that. The first paidless single on my account here, which is going to totally throw off the Gamba. And it's nothing. There you go, chat. So now you can see all the hype was for nothing. You got a new thing, and it's absolutely worthless half the time. Well, more than half the time. Rude, exactly. I used all the Saint Quartz I was given and no Koyan. Oof. Yep, it's gonna happen. And I was just talking about this earlier that there is the slightest increase in possibility that you guys get an overlap. As of me doing these rolls here, we do not have the actual announcement for 6.3 yet. We obviously have the date in game, but the really interesting thing is that our banner for Koyanskaya is exactly how Korea's was. And Korea had basically the 4-star Lancers go on banner with Koyanskaya because they, on the Japanese side of things, never had an SSR paired with them. And so what they end up doing is, like for say Taiwan, they actually gave them Karna as an extra SSR with those Lancers. But for us here, they instead did just like they did with Korea, and they merged it with Koyanskaya's banner. So that's a-okay, but because of that, it's an interesting thing. Korea was the only server to actually get Oberon exactly at the release of 6.3. Every other server got Oberon a week into 6.3. So there is a small possibility that you guys still get an overlap, but again, I'm trying to say don't assume that to be the case. If you want to wait and see before you guys do your rolls, for those of you guys that maybe haven't gotten around to it yet, there may be a silver lining for you. There may be a light at the end of the tunnel, but it is what it is. We need to finish 6 so we can farm. Yep. Ah, there you go. New craft essence. There is also a really good 5-star craft essence in this. It's a Buster-centric CE that at MLB has 60% charge, and it's all attack scaling, so it's not bad. Is MP2 Morgan enough to clear Lost Belt 6? It's enough to clear most of Lost Belt 6. That's all I'll say on that. Wait, I didn't get that CE? You didn't get a 3-star? But yeah, and chat, how I'm choosing to do this is I'm doing my Koyanskaya rolls first, then I'm going to do my GSSR, then I'm going to do my SSR ticket. Because the SSR ticket might get influenced by some other thing that happens with the other rolls. So that to me is the safest way to do it, but it's up to you guys if you want to wait and see. And again, like chat was talking about earlier, there was a glitch apparently at like 5 a.m. this morning when the banners went live that there was a guaranteed great success chance. It was 100% chance of it happening. And apparently people got the benefit of being able to level up their units very quickly because of that. And within about 2 hours, they already had the servers pulled back down because people were just going nuts with it. Still debating SSR ticket, getting Lartoria or someone new. That's up to you. Like I said, I have a tendency, especially if you're a more free-to-play oriented person or you're just cheap to play, you don't like spending a lot of money on the game, go with a new unit. That's probably better for you. You're going to get more milestones out of that. You're going to be able to have expanded capability for your Chaldea. But there is something to be said about getting higher MP levels of a unit that you think needs it. So it's just up to you to determine which one you want to do. Chino, thank you for the follow. And It's Chaotic Dude, thank you for the follow. Again, welcome everybody. Like I said, I hope you guys' rolls were also good. SSR ticket won't expire, right? Correct. It is permanent, but it has never been changed. So there is like no new additions for it coming. And as a result, you could delay it strategically, but there's not a huge benefit to doing so. You're only depriving yourself of, say, a unit that you could be having right now if you try to delay it. So I was actually talking with Avalon, one of the mods, and he was saying that he was thinking about delaying it because he's going to do a big roll session later this year. And again, if you're someone thinking along those lines, yeah, that wouldn't be the worst idea. You could certainly say like, hey, let me do my rolls and then see what I get out of that and then do my SSR ticket. But I wouldn't put it off indefinitely. There's no real benefit to it. And as of the current point on JP 2 years later, they still haven't made any changes to it. Got Benny Enma to 90 so quickly with that success glitch. Yeah, like I think leveling a unit 1 to 90 or even 1 to 100 probably wasn't that bad. But I mean, people were leveling their units up to 120. So that was, I think, a concern. Watch them change it at Annie 8. They might. There's not really a lot you can do about it, though. Y4 Turbo, thank you for the follow as well. And again, I think this is just one of those things where, like, yeah, you could try being patient, waiting and seeing if you truly don't need it. But I think at the end of the day, there's no guarantee that that ever happens. So it's up to you. I don't think you'll ever regret it if you do pick now. Is Moriarty any good because I got him off GSSR? Yeah, he could be good. He's 50% charger, he's buster, he's got invuln and pierce, so he's not bad. It's just a lot of our single target archer damages right now are not on the very good side. So is the glitch patched? Yes, it is. They literally had emergency maintenance 2 hours after the servers went live for it. And chat, like I said, imagine if you got to take advantage of it. Not only did you get to take advantage of the bug, but then when they took the servers down and patched it, you also got the apology reward for it. So you got to have your cake and eat it too. One of the rare instances of that in life. You literally got the best of both worlds. I mean, I've memed about MHXA being the best single target archer, but that's more in a damage standpoint. There's obvious advantages to using an actual archer, and that's something that can't be understated. It's just the single target archers in general need some love, but at least with Moriarty being buster, he's gonna scale really well with the new buster supports. Home from AX, nice. How was it, Power? Oh, hold on, I don't want to do that. So again, for those of you guys that are unaware, the paid La Single does not count towards your like 11 spin. So if you roll it, you still got to roll 10 more times to get an 11th spin. That's the annoyance, is it doesn't count towards 11, but ironically enough, it does count towards pity. I don't know why that is. I wish they had made it count towards everything, and then we wouldn't have that issue, period. I also don't think it would be broken if it did count towards the 11 spin, because you can only do it the one time. Just like best pretender is Musashi. Nani? That was 20 tickets, Sarah. And gold orbs. Here we go. Caster. Hello, Nito. More Nito coins for CAD, and now we are no longer going to be at the nice rare prism amount. What does Napoleon do? Napoleon's a 30% charging anti-divine AoE buster archer. He's really good. I think nowadays we could definitely look at Gil and say that he's outpaced him some, but that's only because Gil's gotten some insane upgrades over the years. And Napoleon's definitely serviceable and really solid. What's my idea behind NP2 Kaminsky? So going after Koyanskaya to NP2, I think, is mostly just due to the fact that this will allow her to be a little bit more of a damage dealer for me should I need it in the middle of a comp. As well as just in general, I can get her over 100%. You guys know how I feel about that for like challenge scenarios. It's a nice thing to have, but otherwise, I don't think it's strictly speaking necessary, and I'm not too broken up about it. It's why you don't see me going after like NP5 or something like that. Plus, that should give me a decent chance at MLBing the CE at least. So, Invuln Pearson ignores defense. Yep. Yeah, the big thing you got to watch out for Napoleon is the bullet cost, but otherwise he's pretty solid. And again, remember, chat, if you get Koyanskaya and Oberon, you can start your 30% chargers with a 50% CE. You got to max their mana loading, but it works. It's really solid. Gold orbs again. Assassin? Let's go. Nice and easy. I'll take that. All right, so NP1 already. Ain't going to pity this time, chat. Believers win, yes. Kind of jelly how easy it was. It happens, chat. I just went to pity on Squirtoria on JP. It's funny because I luck sacked the main altar banner, then I went to pity, but then I luck sacked after the pity, and now this was actually a luck sack. I like that it's a strong hint at Koyanskaya of Darkness there. Definitely nice, but here we go. So we already got copy number 1. For a newer account, which is better? Only Koyan or only Oberon? Ooh. Only Koyan or only Oberon? I would say only Oberon. The big reason I like Oberon is he's 70% charger. He's kind of agnostic in the fact that his buffing is NP damage focused, so it works for all card types. He does have a buster buff in his kit, but it's honestly probably one of the lesser parts of what he does. And so for that, I think he's just good for every account, for every situation potentially where you need the 3-turn. Versus Koyanskaya, she's definitely a lot more buster centric, and I think the only additional thing she's really going to provide for you at that point is the fact that she can be an AoE assassin for you. But you can't really say that without also commenting on the fact that Oberon also has an AoE NP and can be your AoE pretender. So I think Oberon's probably the better if you can only have one type of pickup. But I do think you have another shot at Koyanskaya within 6 months. So that's the other consideration, whereas Oberon doesn't come back for 18. So I think go after Oberon first, then come back and get Koyanskaya. And like I was talking about earlier, you guys might have a snowball's chance in hell of there being an overlap if it works like Korea did. Ange Lover Me. Thank you for the follow. Or Angel Over Me. God damn it. There we go. Now I got it. And there's our 4-star. I'm amazed we got her before we ever saw the 4-star or the 5-star in the banner. By the way, chat, as of this point, you are no longer safe. Wizard Marshall is in the game. So y'all can get OK scoped instead. Ken has sus things on his mind. No, I just have a hard time reading names sometimes. And also, Mocha Momo Mondays. Thank you for the follow as well. What seed are you planning on setting up Koyanskaya in your friend lineup? Ooh, I'd have to look at that. Typically, you just want the best setup that you can. So a lot of how I do it is I do triple setups where like I'll have like Castoria in one setup getting the best C. I'll have Koyanskaya in another, and I might have like Oberon in another getting it. And then like you can pair up like say for instance like Scotty or like Tamamo or Wave or whoever, like paired up with like each one of the other ones. Give her foams to aggravate her and be general. Yeah. Great, I don't even have 1K scope, and now I can't get, and now I can get the cope scope. Listen, if you don't even have one, then getting the cope scope is a good thing. Like getting anything that can give you 80% charge is good at that point. So the cope scope is only a problem if you're sitting there trying to MLB your normal K scope. Had to burn a command seal on Demeter fight. I mean, hey, it's not like you got anything else to do right now. If you guys are done with story and you're just sitting on the memorial quest, there's no problem with that. Unironically, Cope Scope's been really useful on my JP for supporters and the like. Yeah, the fact that it's all HP scaling means it's not too bad to throw on a support. Just hopefully the support actually needs a K-scope at that point. Is that other K-scope even good? Yeah, it still is. It's 80%. It functions exactly like a normal K-scope. It's just HP scaling instead of attack. I got 4 K-scopes and then 4 Wizard Marshals in a row. Oh, bro, that is troll. One away from MLB. Yeah. I mean, you do get the guaranteed CE ticket where you guys can pick between like Black Grail and K-Scope and Prisma Cosmos and 2030. Like, it's a really nice one. But I had to take K-Scope on my JP because I was at 4 out of 5 in that one. Are you going to comment on the Summer Evocation Festival? Yeah, I will. We'll do it after I've done all of the rolling. I hope I won't have to pick the last Black Grail I'm missing, right? Summer Shisho buff? Yeah, it's a good buff. I'll talk about it. Obviously, I think there's some considerations as to like whether or not the other welfares needed buffs, but I'm going to say those other 2 welfares are really solid in and of themselves. Does the CE ticket expire or no? That I don't remember. I don't remember off the top of my head on that one. Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to say it does, and if chat's telling me it is, then I feel like that's right, but... That's true, Bob. That's a big if. That's a big if. When is Oberon coming 1 week? Well, that's what I was talking about earlier. There's a possibility. There's a possibility you guys get Oberon on the 10th. But if it functions how it's supposed to, you'll get it on the 17th. Which will be right as Koyanskaya's banner ends. So there would be no overlap if it functions how it's supposed to. But we might get it early. Might. Oh, thanks for the notifications, team. Steam wants you all to know, chat, that it's the summer sale right now. Please go lose all of your remaining wallet after you're done with Koyanskaya and Oberon to the Steam summer sale. It literally gave me a pop-up on my computer. Oh my god. Do I keep rolling? Do I keep rolling, chat? Do we go for the greed? Don't you want the CE though? I kind of do. And I still don't even have a single copy of it. For anyone wondering what the CE in question is. Okay. So again, I know it's cut off on the screen here a little bit, but basically it is all attack scaling. It is 60% charge, 20% buster crit, and 10% buster card performance. So there are the occasional units that that function really well with the 60% C, but I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. Let's get a little greedy. Let's see what happens if I get a little greedy. Cranking is better. Cranking is better, but not every unit can start with 50%. So, like, you have units like Gray and Salter and stuff that are like they're 20%, but they're 10% on the back line. So a 60% C is good with them. Buntori would appreciate it as well. Yep. Granted, Buntori I have a maxed out a pen, so there's that. For those of you who didn't roll Koyan yet, Cat is taking everything. No, that's not how it works. I have bestowed chat with luck, and therefore chat bestows me with luck as well. Convincing Cat is to change his mind is so easy. What do you mean? I don't think it is. You can ask VIP. There we go. Now we got one. One. You didn't bestow me shit. I wished you good luck. It just wasn't good enough, apparently. I can try, chat, but that's all there is. What's up, Di? Time to MLB it as well. Who the fuck says ah ha ha in a serious tone? Me. You've got all these 4 stars? Yeah, that's... I have Canis and P5. I have, well... I definitely have the Valks. I don't know about Ken Leong Yu. I think I have Ken Leong Yu in P5. I'd have to double check. Did I get any of the 4 stars while rolling? No. Want to wish me luck retroactively? I liked everything that happened to me this morning. Sure. Hey, chat, there's another. 2. All right, 3 more to go. Let's see. Will the greed pay off? He's actually getting away with it? Now, chat. You don't know that. For all I know, I might go another 1,000 courts without seeing another one. Is that CE worth getting? It's a good CE. You don't have to roll exclusively for a CE though. It's just one of those where it's like, it's not like this is a bad banner and I don't mind rolling deeper on it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I get more Koyanskayas? Like... I got Buntoria for GSSR, so not bad. Nice. Very nice. Don't you say that. I'm literally not saying it. You can't make me read that word, chat. I know better. I know that words have power and that when I say things, they have a tendency to happen in the middle of my rolls. In 3 weeks? Wait, what do you mean? You mean the lotto? Or you mean Morgan? Because they already have NP5 Morgan. Summer Okitan? Oh, you assume that's going to be in 3 weeks. I'm going to tell you right now, that's not. That's longer than 3 weeks. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm not going to read, is that name. When is Oberon? We've been debating that. There's a possibility he comes early, but it's a small possibility. So you're looking at either the 10th or the 17th, and it's probably the 17th. But there's a snowball's chance in hell that it's on the 10th. We still don't have an announcement, by the way, chat. And I think that's by design and on purpose. So chat, hear me out on this. You want some tinfoil hat theory? Oh, by the... No, I just realized I should not use the faux hat. Anyways, you want some tinfoil hat theory here, chat. They didn't announce 6.3 on purpose because they'd have had to show off the banner, and the banner might have been Oberon, and that might have discouraged people. Tinfoil hat. Because otherwise there's no real reason not to talk like, hey, here's the date for 6.3, right? It's already known, too. They went overtime and didn't announce Tsukihime remake. Yeah, what'd you guys think about that? We saw it right after the stream. Double-sided. Berserkers. This has got to be a spook. Come on, Lancelot. You've been spooking the shit out of me lately. Oh, no, I have to gargle Dr. Pepper. This is going to hurt. There you go. Yeah. Banana rotate. Wiki as a whole from April to August, where there's really no banners during that time. No, there's definitely banners during that time. Drink water? Well, I realized I have not refilled my water, which is a bad sign. He wanted to contribute to the war efforts of Koyanskaya. Yep. Chad, I'm paying your debt. And he falls during that time? Yeah, exactly. No, you're stealing our orphans. No, no, no. I'm not stealing your orphans. You gave them to me willingly, and now they're being sacrificed. I mean, taken out for a nice steak dinner. You're too kind. You gave me Koyan early. You're welcome, Coat. Even though I had no hand in it. Alphallaman, that's a rare one. I actually wouldn't mind more copies of that on my JP. I think I only have like 2 or 3. Are they going to a nice farm upstate? Yes, they're going to State Farm. They're going to become Jake from State Farm. This year stacked with good banners, but then next year is pretty dead. I think it's always in the eye of the beholder. I think there's some good stuff to roll next year, but I do think this year was considered a gauntlet for a lot of people because Not only were the units good, but they were just like highly desired characters, right? Like again, chat, I'll use Morgan Le Fay as the example for this. People have been waiting for Morgan Le Fay to come into Fate in general and like get more fleshed out for years. For years. So the fact that she then comes in as an actual summonable servant in FGO, yeah, people went understandably crazy on JP. And even here in NA, there's plenty of people that that went balls to the wall on her. Next year's summer gonna hurt. I'm used to it. Oh, there you go. There's a third copy. Actually mean everything he attacks. No, I think it's one buff per attack, potentially. People are thirsting over Morgan for a 5-second cameo in APOC. Yeah, exactly. That should tell you how, like, how nutty people were being. I wouldn't say on meta units, right? There's still plenty of units that you guys could consider to be really good, like Summer Ibuki or again Tiamat and Kukulkan and stuff like that. But I don't know. Like I think most of you guys, in terms of like the proper supports, yeah, if that's what you're trying to get at, yeah, you guys pretty much have the capability of doing a lot of the same stuff JP has. And realistically, it's only like Summer Scotty and maybe Proto Merlin that change things. For now. It's the womb tattoo, I see. So ready for Charlie next year? Yeah, I mean, and I'm going to get a lot of questions, I'm sure, as to like who's better between Charlie or Okitan Summer, and the answer is yes. Like they're both really good. They're both just slightly different. Charlie's kit has a higher upside and is a little bit more complex to use. Okitan's kit is very good and just like straightforward. So it's really just a preference thing as to character. So ready to get Abe no Seimei for 8th Annie? That's the joke me and Trubs have, is that whenever there's a new servant coming, the possibility, like any sort of theory craft, it's like, it could be Abe no Seimei. Like that's the meme, is everyone's always like, oh, it could be Abe no Seimei. It'll be like, hey, this is a story dealing with like medieval Europe. It could be Abe no Seimei. And you're like, guys, come on, what the fuck? It's almost like the same level of coping when if you guys remember like pre-Muramasa, everyone kept looking for Muramasa and everything. Like so much so that like when the Oku event came out, people were like analyzing the tapestry and they were like, look, it's his symbol. It's the exact same. This means we're getting Muramasa. And it's like, oh my god, guys, come on, just chill out. Like so it's pretty much the same thing with Abe no Seimei at this point. And I'm sure you'll get him eventually, but I want a duo servant, maybe Holmes and Watson. Interesting. Just sitting here waiting for a new Rin face. Understandable. You've been waiting a while. I feel your pain. I'm waiting on a new Artoria face myself. And I know that's going to make all the Rin fans angry at me saying that, but understand it's been 2.5 years since an Artoria phase 2, so not as long as you Rin fans, but it's getting up there. And I definitely understand that it's like, you just want your favorite character to get some love. Still waiting on Summer Laltor Avenger? Yep. You mean new character who resembles Artoria or a new Artoria variant? Yes. Space Airish? I was I know Bob likes to say this, but you know, the next one that we get will the next copy that we get is gonna be Summer Space Ishtar, right? Like it's not, you're not gonna get Summer Erish, you're gonna get Summer Space Ishtar, just to like piss people off that are waiting on the new Erish. Does Draco not count? Draco's a Saber Phase. Draco's just not Artoria. Rainbow. Uh-oh. Oh, sweet. All right. Okay, I thought that was going to be a spook. Yeah, I was waiting on it to be like Jack or something and just be like, you know, there's no way. It's not going to give it to me, but I'll take it. Chat, we're now tied. As many SSRs as we have SSR rate up Cs. Now, are you done? Chat, this is still like well within the bounds of like ease. Imagine if it was Satheno. It couldn't be due to it being a rainbow, but like, please no. I don't even want to think about the possibility of an SSR Satheno existing. Imagine if Osaka Hime. Yeah, I've actually had that one happen. I've actually had Rainbow Orbs Osaka, and I was like, God darn it. I know, Power. I know chat's gonna ball at me for this, but like I said, this is easily under what I anticipated, and I just feel like, hey, let's keep going for it. You can't stop me. I won't try. Chat, it would have to be gold orbs, though, for that. One serve it, but is the 3 Gorgons? I mean, you kind of have that. Kind of. That's actually Gorgon. You're not going to wait to get the rest of the copies in 6 months? Apparently. Chat, like, at this point, I have 2 goals. And the goals are get more copies of the CE. And, hey, Koyanskaya is here and I'm not at MP5 yet. So this is like literally just icing on the cake for me every copy of Koyanskaya I get. And if I hit MP5 Koyanskaya, I'll just stop and say, like, I don't need the CE at that point. I don't analyze servants that are unreleased unless I feel like they're actually game-changing and I need to analyze them. So the only exception to that I've ever done is Oberon. I analyzed Oberon back when 6.2 came out because he was playable at a part in 6.2. You got to see both of his skills, and we already knew from those first 2 skills alone that he was the game's first 70% charger. So that was why I made a video on him even though he wasn't released. It's because I was trying to warn people that that was coming and the change that it was going to make on the game structure for being able to 3-turn. But you'll probably otherwise never hear me talk about a unit before it's out. Like, you guys get to see him anyways when I play the JP server, but I don't release the video to YouTube because I at least take the spoiler side of things fairly seriously for people. And even with the Oberon video, like, I didn't end up talking about like anything about his actual story. Caster fan, thank you for the follow. Chat, getting close to 9,000 follows. How did you react to Oberon's 3rd skill? I thought it was the most broken pile of shit we've ever seen in the game. Still do. It was one of those where I was like, I cannot believe they actually released something that cracked. Watanabe no Suna, nice. Imagine being considerate, couldn't be an FGO player. I try, chat. Like I said, if I ever talk about the JP side of things, even with my YouTube videos and content, I never talk story. I don't want to spoil people, so. God damn. What is the catalyst that is causing this to happen? Yes, it's got to be the bunny catalyst. I don't know. Chat, I thought I would have like MLB of the CE well within NP2. And like, that's why I said that at the beginning. I did not think that we would be chasing the CE, but we're not even chasing the CE that hard. We're still not that deep into the roles. Like, I'm still on all of my free-to-play courts from Annie. Clearly it's phase art. I didn't even use phase art today, but phase art is a good catalyst, and I did like it. If you guys haven't seen phase art, go check it out. You can find it on his Twitter or on his Discord, or you can find it in the artist self-promotion channel on our Discord as well. What horrible crimes against humanity have you committed? As far as I know, none. But I think Koyan's trying to tell me something. Maybe it's because she's the light one, chat, not the dark one. She's the good one, right, chat? And I refuse to stand for it anymore? You must stand. Cat is the cause behind Tunguska? No. Unwitting instigator of doom? That's possible. That's actually possible. You haven't seen a Canis either? There hasn't been a rate up 4-star. Yet. Like, the only 4-star we got was Lancelot, right, chat? Or am I forgetting one? Oh yeah, Nito. Yeah, so just 2 4-star spooks. That's it. Like, I have no idea what's going on. This is just, this is actually nutty. But hey, chat, gotta believe in the heart of the cards sometimes. How'd the GSSR go? Oh, it went great because I haven't rolled it yet. My GSSR is probably going to be disappointing, especially with how these rolls are going. Super Taxi Man, thank you for the 14. How are you doing tonight? How are your GSSR and rolls? I got 2 copies of Kin Leong Yu from rolls, but no Canis. Yeah. Making my Jalter stronger. Carlos Art, thank you for the follow. I think there's really good reasons to have a Doman. He's really nice in certain crit comps and stuff. We are on a cruise. We are. Come on, 5-star craft essence. You know what's nutty is the 5-star CE has like, well, like almost like 2.5 times the chance of occurring over a 5-star servant, and yet it's not happening. What's your opinion on Himiko? Himiko's great. I love her. Like, the way I like to think about her is she's a more party-oriented and I guess self-defensive version of Super Orion. Two Koyans and no 5-star CE either. That is crazy. Chad's gonna get okay scoped. Probably General. I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen. What's your opinion on main DPS Oberon? I'm thinking of MP5ing him if only to farm night classes. I would say for that reason alone, it's not worth. But I do think he can be a strong unit as a pretender, because there's a couple of like annoying alter ego centric nodes that having a strong Oberon has been good for. But there's other ways around it. And nice, Carlos. Hey, at least you didn't have to go all the way to pity. Saved you 100 Saint Courts. Like, it sucks. Somehow knowing pity is there, like, makes it worse on people, but at the same time, it's better to at least have had it, right? That way you knew there was a safety net at the end of the day. Trying for KP, but I didn't mind the dupes. Yeah. Or an MP5 Space Ishtar. I mean, you can. I think there's, you don't have to have Oberon to get you through nodes for his DPS, right? Like, Oberon, I still think is a lot more usable as an actual support unit. But having him strong on the damage dealing side of things is not bad. Mao is actually good for buster looping. She is. Mao Nobu's going to get a buff coming up here that basically gives her 10% more charge. That puts her into the 30% category. That allows her to 3-turn. She has so many steroids that can be doubled up with Koyanskaya. And if you have Oberon, then boom, right there. You can start her out with a 50% CE. She can have like, God, I think it's like 140% attack. No, 120% attack up over 3 turns. It's really, really good. And she's one of those units that, like, despite, you know, everyone kind of dogging her from the get-go, she's just performed really well and scaled really well over time with her upgrades. Better go double Oberon or double Koyan if using DPS Oberon. I think if you're using DPS Oberon, at that point you're probably... There you go. Wait, chat, is that 4 or 5? Is it 4? We could check after this. But I'm gonna say a lot of the times, King of the Breads, they give the follow. When people are running like a hybrid comp like that, they have a tendency to do like, hey, one of the other supports will take out a wave. So it really just depends. I think one of the issues that you run into though is that Oberon's third skill, you can double stack the Buster up, but you can't double stack the like NP boost aspect. So it just depends, really. I'm gonna tell you that probably double Oberon's still better, but I don't know at that point. I'd have to actually sit down and look at the numbers myself. Your drive on Mount Noble will be insane. Cranking on Mount Noble will be insane. But yeah, you guys are guaranteed to get both as long as you guys play the events. These rolls inspired me to do one more multi. I NP2'd my Koyan. Nice, Strom. See, chat? I'm not stealing everything. Just most of it. Let's double check. I probably just lost my amazing RNG seed there, but it is what it is. Okay, chat, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Okay, yeah, I'm only at 4. Listen, I had to check to see how many I was at, so that meant you guys had to see my 5-star CEs, okay? Now, will he get MP5 Koyan or MLB first? That is the question. So many K-scopes in Cosmos. Yep. I see loading. Don't you dare, Straw. What are we at, MP4? Yeah, we're at MP4 and 4 copies of the CE. And whichever one comes first, we're done. I ain't rolling after we're at MP5 of Koyan. I'll just resign myself to not getting MLB in the CE. Surely you don't want to stop at MP4. It does not bother me. I know some people get really annoyed and they go like, if I'm at MP4, I will MP5 a unit. I don't care. NP4 is still good. Especially considering I was only counting on having NP2. As long as I accomplish my goals, that's all that matters. We should have gambit on it. You should. Okay, this is probably a raid up. There we go. Pizza delivery, Valkyrie. So we got Ortoland. Damn it, Valk. Oh, you guys wanted Canis? I wouldn't mind Canis for the coins, but outside of that, it's, like I said, I'm pretty sure I have MP5 of all of them. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Well, so where the pizza delivery meme comes from is because she's holding her shield like on her arm like that. And when you look at the shield, it kind of looks like she's like a waitress holding a pizza. Like that, it's really funny. Someone, I believe, has actually turned it into a meme before. Struggling to pick ticket, Sanzang or Ozzy. I have no real single target in either class. Ooh, you have a good like single target Berserker? Do you have a good single target Alter Ego? Any of those? Cinderella, yep. And hello, Angora. McAllen. Yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably go Sanzang, but God, I mean Ozzy's gonna get that really nice kit upgrade, and he still does a lot of other stuff, so it's a tough call. I'd go Sanzang though. But there is Vlad too if you have like art supports and stuff, so you could end up getting him and solve both problems at the same time. Ozzy just got a strengthening right now. Oh, did it just happen? Hello, Kin Leong Yu. Finally making your appearance, I see. With just Koyan as a support, is it possible to Black Grail? So you're saying like double Koyan? There are a couple of units that can do it, but most units cannot. Like it's basically like Arcueid, Kucaster. Mel couldn't without a third support. But she doesn't have to have Oberon. She just needs a third support. But well, no, yeah, she does need Oberon. Yeah, I don't know. Is Panda Lancer good? I've never used her. Honestly, she could use a lot of love. She, to me, is a less powerful version of the 3-star, what's his face? Monk man. I cannot remember his friggin' name all of a sudden. Inshin, yes. Hozuin. That's how I know him. Hozuin's pretty nice at what he does, and she's a little bit less crit centric and more like healy, but I don't really think that works for her in the end. So I'd like to see her get some sort of attention, some sort of buffs, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to say you can't use her effectively, just that I think that her kit kind of it's got some holes in it. She even buffed on JP. Yeah, I wouldn't say she's bad. She's just probably not going to be your choice. She's a unit that you're really going to have to like try to use well. Yeah. Have we got Aang as a GSSR? The last cockbender. I mean, what? She's a defensive Lancer, but they didn't give her a way to loop her NP that helps keep her alive. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just one of those deals where she's very clunky at that point, and the survivability is really her issue. Run that back, Cad? Nope. How many rolls do you have left for this, Cad? That shit ain't funny, man. I've seen things. That's not my problem. It's not my problem if you've seen it. Janako spooked me on the Mellison better. Oh god, I just said the name. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Luckily, I just got Mellison and GSSR. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm doomed now. Oh god, the fact that that was gold right there. hello Kinley on you. Kiesel, thank you for the follow. You guys have gotten me to say the name twice, and I hate myself for it. She NP5 now? I'll have to see. I have no idea. Like, she's one of those few units that I don't know off the top of my head what NP level she's at. She might already be at NP5. She might not have been at NP5 yet. Hey man, that's your mouth? I know, but I have a bad habit of reading chat. Budimonte come out? I wouldn't mind more Budimonte. The higher NP levels I get of her, the more usable she'd be, at least in that sense. I feel like Bradamonte still needs some love in the looping department, but... How do I use Miss Crane in farming? It's not very easy because of the whole way her NP works. She's a lot easier to be used instead on like challenge content with break bars and stuff. Inks, thank you for the 3 months. Jack, can we get some love? I ain't reading that, General. I'm one of those that's been forsaken by the Fae Queen and Knights and even Percival. Oof. Well, the good news for that, Gongs, is that they do have a lot of banners. So hopefully you'll get another crack at them and you'll have another chance. Origami is goated? Yes. I believe you meant the oral cigarettes are goated. Crane can give a nice boost to the unit's power, but you won't give them any charge. Yeah. Well, Crane acts as a free plug suit at that point, but... Yeah, Oberon is a four-way split, which I really wish that the pity system worked better so we didn't have to, like, lament that sort of thing, but it is. No, I don't, Yoda. Do you know what GSSR you're going for? Nope. I have not looked at them yet. Like I looked at them, I went over it, I did a guide video on it, but I myself have not really given it any thought. And so after this, when we get to the GSSR, I will sit down, I'll break it down with you guys, and we'll go through it. Chat, that's why I like spent so much of my AP ahead of this. I knew this was gonna take a hot second. All right, Cad, time for your saber spook. I mean, which saber? Therein lies the problem. Chad, I am out of quartz. There's only one thing to do at a time like this. Farm more. Oh god, data update. Fragments? I do have the fragments. And, oh god, okay, I was gonna say it's breaking. Artoria Saber? Oh, I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that. I'm far more likely to get another Saber that likes my Artoria Saber. Someone that maybe calls my waifu Chichiwe. I win. Thank you for the 52. How you doing, bud? Wait, hold on. There we go. How are the rolls? They're still going. They are, normally when my rolls are still going this late, they're not good. But, this is... good? Question mark? It's definitely good. I'm not gonna say it's not good. What class do you want the next Artoria face to be? Ooh, that's a difficult one. I mean, if it's Lulter, I wouldn't mind seeing like a Lulter Avenger or something like that. Maybe like an AoE or something. But if they want to do like a brand new class, I wouldn't mind seeing Moon Cancer. I wouldn't mind seeing Pretender. We already have a Foreigner. That's double X. Hello, Lancer. Hello, Ken Leong Yu. I find it funny that they just did not show up at all, and now they're like, all the Lancers. Audio? What about audio? Can you guys not hear it? Audio is fine? Okay. Serious Saber Face Rider. Oh, gold orbs. But different from Maid, I see. Hello, Ken Leong Yu. How do you mean different from Maid? There's a giveaway? There is a giveaway because I didn't do one tomorrow or yesterday. I see what you're trying to do there, Strom, and the answer is no. Nice try, Strom. You thought me reading that out loud would get me to say the cursed name, but I'm not gonna say it. Ghost Project, thank you for the follow. It's clever, but I immediately was like, that's a weird thing to at me with. Avenger Lartoria would be Pog? Yeah, I'd love it. You say booty? Yes, booty. Everything is Daijo booty. By the way, Kawasumi signed a Seiba cutout on AX. You can steal it. I mean, if someone wants to like steal that and give it to me, please do. I'm dead serious. If any of you guys ever go to like Anime Expo or something like that, or you're at some event and Kawasumi's there, if you can get her to sign something for me, that'd be great. I don't care what it is. Just get her to sign something for me. Summer Lartoria, who wields a beach umbrella as her lance. That's already a thing. Literally. All right, chat, time for a pack. Ka-ching, yes. Umbrellas and parasols are different. I mean, yeah, but no. You mean free quests, right? Yes, we just did a bunch of free quests. Look at how many free quests we just did. Signs jar, please no. But I'm not saying someone's gonna like buy me something, right? Like I'm just saying like, yeah, I wouldn't mind an autograph. Because I don't know that I'm ever going to get to go to something to actually, like, meet her. And I would love to. Cat is truly hard at work doing all the new interludes? Yes. Cat, I can't choose my 5-star? Too bad. Pick one. What's making the choice hard? What's your pick for a summer servant that's not a saber face? Like who do I want the most, or who do I think is most likely? Who I want? Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing like Summer Sanzang, Summer Drake, Summer Yang. You can call me, yeah. Trying to think of another one out there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind an actual proper Summer Medusa. Summer Morgan? That's a saber face. Summer Cats? Summer Cats could be good. We already have Samba Cats, but we could use Summer Cats. Any male summer servants you want? Nope. I mean, like, we've been overdue waiting on the actual... There it is, chat. Finally. I had to pay the blood price, but there it is. Damn it. Come on, game. Hassan Summer? Yeah, King Hassan Summer. That's the one I want. He's got to be a lifeguard. And if you're ever curious, there is there's an artist a couple years back who did an entire lineup of King Hassan as different classes. And he did like a summer King Hassan. I think he actually did 2 or 3 of them. They were great. But all right, chat, we end up with MLB and NP4 Koyan. We don't have NP5. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to get upset about it. I understand that's going to piss some people off, but it does not bother me. Let's go ahead and MLB the CE here real quick. Not even at max C's? Yeah. Feels good. Alright, so. Hello, Koyan. I think that's the first copy. Oh, I do hate this. I hate that it declares one of them the base. But I think that's how it's gonna work. Yep. There we go. Sneaky base. I just wish it wouldn't show the base copy is why. And then Qin Liang Yu. All of the copies of Qin Liang Yu were extra. All of those were extra. All of that is extra. There was no waiver spook. I've had that. So literally all of that is redundant. Oh, no. Not gonna accidentally click into that. Okay. Now, chat. The GSSR. The GSSR. Let's talk. Okay. So, I have NP5. NP5, NP5, NP2, NP1, and NP1. I have NP5, NP1, NP2, NP1, NP2, NP5, NP3, and NP5. I have NP5, NP3, NP2, NP5, NP1, and NP5. I have NP2. Ooh, King Hassan. I think my King Hassan's only NP2. At one point I had planned on finishing him off to 5, but I said no. And I think that was because it was literally because they switched the banner and moved it closer to anniversary that one year. So they moved it out of an actual good time for me to roll and put it on a time that was bad. NP1, NP5. I do not have Ilya. NP2, NP1, NP1, and NP1. So the only bad one there is MHXA. NP5, NP2, NP1, NP5, NP1, NP1. NP1. I do not have Semiramis. NP1, NP5, and NP5. NP2, NP1, 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 NP5, and NP1. NP1, 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 and NP5. You're so close, chat. Almost one of them. I do not have Astolfo. I do not have Roma. NP2 and NP1. NP2, NP5, NP2, NP2, NP5, and NP2. NP1. Oh, wait, hold on. No, yeah, this is still one. NP1, NP3, NP1, NP5, NP1, NP6. Don't ask, chat. NP1 and NP2. That was this was a bad series of events. That was the issue with that one. Is I ended up going after the 4 stars, not getting the 4 stars, and Abby just like came like crazy. Basically, she just ended up showing up over and over and over and over and over again before I actually finished off the 4 stars. NP5, NP5, NP1, NP1, and NP1. So, chat. Which do I roll for? It's all bad choices for me. The problem is they did it by years, and I space my rolls out, and I do like an NP5 or 2 every single year, so it just screws me. There's no way in hell that I'm gonna end up rolling for a banner here that just doesn't have a 5-star. Or sorry, an NP5. There's only one banner that doesn't, and that banner is probably the least desirable banner for me. So I'm gonna explain, chat. I'm gonna explain. I do not want Astolfo Saber. Period. I don't mind Roma. I wouldn't mind getting Roma, but I don't need Roma. I literally, chat, I have a soon-to-be 120 NP5 Lartoria, and I still have NP1 Mellison rolling around, so Getting Roma there is just strictly speaking not necessary. I'm already decent on the other two. So... Okay, but Roma? I'm aware, but chat. So, NP2, NP5, NP5. Yeah. God, that's... not what I want to roll. And yeah, chat, it's actually NP6 here as well. The one time I got baited into rolling for a 6 copy. I am so indifferent towards all of these. This is legitimately the hardest time I've ever had picking. Let me check something.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I do only have MP2 of them. Turbo, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Check, we get some love for our newest sub and enjoy your emotes and welcome to the channel. Oh. There's no good banner, chat. Oh. This is basically guaranteed USO. It's a GUSO, not a GSSR. Look for Surfmo, right? Surfmo on year 2, right? So she's not on that. She's not on that, but she would be here and here. I know who I'm gonna get here, chat. I know who I'm gonna get. It's either gonna be one of those two. That's my problem. Like, I know it's gonna be one of those two. Oh, all right, chat. You've convinced me. The possibility of a Surfmo is ironically enough to weigh in on this banner, because this is arguably the best banner for me. So, let's Gamba. You got this? Oh, I got this. Surfmo, the secret 5-star. Yep. Archer already? Oh, hi Demia. Hello, Demia. Was not expecting that. Well, chat, there's my guaranteed 4-star. Oh, hi, Columbus. Do I have NP5 Columbus on it, eh? I don't remember. I don't remember if I've gotten him. So much for Surf Dread? I know. Immediate regret. I can still get her, but it's just, there's no guarantee that I roll another 4-star here. Columbus coins hype. Yeah. Wait, do you actually get a 4-star? You're guaranteed to get a 5-star and a 4-star or higher. Okay, so your 4-star can turn into a 5-star, and I know because I've had it happen. When I rolled on JP, I got 2 5-stars and no 4-star, despite it being a 4-star guarantee. You got 2 SRs? Yep. Chat, right now it's looking like all the rest of this is going to be CEs. All right, I think this is going to be it right here. Well, maybe. Taiga. Hi, Taiga. I'll take Taiga coins. That's good. There's the rainbow. Assassin? King San? Oh, Cleo. Ooh. I'll take Cleo. That's MP2 of her. So that's going to make Cleo at least a little bit more usable. I'm okay with that one. That one does not immediately piss me. Oh, man. Oh, come on. What? My JP can't get that to save its life. Yeah, and a black grail. Cherry on top. Yep. Yeah, let's see. Let's actually see. Share it with us. I wish, chat. I wish I could. All right, let's see. Did I need any of those copies? Okay, that's NP3 Demia. I'll take that. I was gonna say I probably got Demia on the original rolls for, I think it was like Shinjuku Avenger that I was going after, and I ended up getting I think Demia and then like copies of Moriarty, I think, unless he was on the other banner and I'm not remembering. And that's NP3 of Columbus. Cad, don't forget daily FP roll. I won't. And then, yeah, so we had all of our copies of Taiga already. So that's just additional Taiga coins, which feels good, man. SMH only MP1 Altera. Oh, you want to know the cool part about that? That's a spook. I've never rolled for Altera. Altera was the last of the like original cast of SSRs to show up on my Chaldea. The only other one that has never spooked me is Tamamo across both accounts on her case, which is kind of crazy. Are you picking free SSR too? Yeah, because there's chat. There's no point in me delaying. There's literally no benefit. Okay, so Altera, as chat has pointed out, I have 1 copy of. Artoria, I have so many copies of. I've gotten spooked enough that I don't even need the coins for Artoria. No comment. if we're gonna talk about spooks, that's a no comment on Mordred. Orion, don't care. I have enough. Same thing with Arjuna, don't care. Tesla, I don't have Tesla, chat. I do not have Tesla. Napoleon, I finally have a copy of Napoleon. Karna, I do not need spooks of Karna. It's gonna be 120, chat. Just saying. I think I have like NP3 or 4 of Enkidu. I don't remember. Bradamante, it's a similar deal. It's like 2 or 3 of her. I don't even need coins of Drake. I have that many. Mabe, I have NP1. Ozzy, I have NP2 or 3. I think it's 2. Cats, I have NP1. Achilles, I have NP5. Europa, I have 2. Because I think I rolled for the initial copy, and I think she spooked me once. Welcome to my first ever USO. And, yeah, I definitely don't need anything of him. Tamamo? Tamamo, I have 1. Sanzang... I think I have MP3 of Sanzang. No, I rolled Sanzang to MP5 this year. Shez, I only think I have MP1 or MP2. Anna, I think I have NP2. Jack, I only have NP1. Sakabahime, I have like NP4 of. Old Man Stan Lee, I think I only have 1. Vlad, I have like 3 or 4 of. Vlad might be an MP5. Ku Alter, I have NP1 of, and Ku Alter is definitely a strong one. He actually, I believe, Chad, isn't this where he gets his NP interlude? Is like right here during the anti-strengthenings? Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. I have like too many copies of John. It's not necessarily possible, but I have too many. Seton, I have NP... No, I think I have NP2 of Seton. And I don't have that. And I would not be angry if I never did. You can't make me, chat. So to me, chat, it's... I feel like this is between Tesla, well, no, not Arjuna, sorry, Tesla, maybe like Ozzy. Maybe Jack. Maybe Lee Shuin at that point, since I could always get spooked by more copies of Jack. Maybe Cool Alter. Let me go look. Hold on. How do I want to do this? Can I get rid of my low stars? I cannot. Not this way. Yeah, there's my Napoleon at MP1. Something else I want to check here, chat. Farancos, thank you for the follow. I told you I had too many copies of her. Chat, these are all at 0 because it means they're single copies that I got to bond 6 and unlock their mana loading at 120. Okay. I want to pick Janako after I finish my Van Gogh rolls later this year, but picking her at NP1 over Storylock feels so wasted gameplay-wise. Yeah, I definitely know that feeling. Wait. I did do my Sanzang, right, chat? I just hold on real quick because yeah, okay. I was like, I just gotta check that just to make sure. So Tesla, Ozzy. Honestly, chat? Honestly? I only got MP1 of that. Do you need MP2? No, but it does make it stronger. And then chat's saying Tesla as well. You're saying cats? All right, chat, I've made my choice. I know who I want. Who do you guys think I'm gonna pick? Absolutely no bias? Yeah. I love how half of chat was like Lartoria, 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 Lartoria. Chat, yeah, no, sorry. You don't get a USO from that, but I don't know. I'm not gonna roll another banner that she's on. I don't want to have to, and that saves me from that. I can pick up Tesla at a later date. I can pick up any of the other ones at a later date, but I'll take it. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Ah, chat, it feels good. That's all I'm gonna say. It definitely feels good. So now I get to go in here. I basically get to go in here and touch that afterwards, and she'll finally have it. And so there you go, you get the 90 coins. Whoops, not Noble Phantasm. And so that you guys can see, right? No, God. I keep hitting the back button. I'm sorry, chat. So you guys can see, she is at 112 out of 114. So that means I need 3 more grails. Okay? 3 more grails. That's going to cost me an additional 90 coins, right? And 90 out of that is going to put me at literally 120. No, sorry, 140. I'd actually be a little bit over. Right? So, y'all were here? Yep, it happened. Accountant math, it happens, chat. This kind of decisions is what makes Single not fix coins. Single didn't make a dime off of me with this. I respect the dedication. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, if you guys want my real opinion, if not for Lartoria being in this situation, I probably, in all seriousness, I probably still would have taken the NP2 to Mamo. Getting NP2 allows me to go over 100% with her and allows me to potentially have access to another append on her. But I think I would have just said, hey, that would have been super nice. I would have gotten more healing out of it. I would have had the ability to go over 100%, not get drained down below in a CQ. So that would have been really nice. But she's a permanent unit and she gonna spook me at some point, and I know it. So anti-ruler, anti-ruler. It's not a good one, chat. I don't care though. Anti-ruler feels so bad to use 120 coins on. It does. But it's still gonna happen. It's a niche that exists. It does, and she's anti-chaotic and anti-evil. There's not a lot of rulers that fall into that, but there are some. There are some chaotic rulers. Very few evil rulers, though. You say this after Mikan refuses to show up? Mm-hmm. Has there been another free 5-star ticket? Yes, before this. Moriarty, right? Yeah. There you go, chat. The waifu is perfected. Well, will be perfected soon, TM. All right, let me deal with Koyanskaya here.